Lady B, it's 107.9 WRNB. In the crib today, OMG, am I excited. Mary. Hey, ladies, how you doing?
Hey there. How are you?
I am so blessed, even more blessed that you stopped by my crib today. Can I just tell you, I love you guys.
We love you back.
And you're sharp, too. You know what I mean? Nothing like sisters that do what they do and look good at the same time.
Oh, thank you,
every
lady.
time I see you, ladies, you're just so fly. You're just so cute.
Look
at that. Look at that. I wish this was TV so they could see. Erica and Tina, how's life treating you these days?
You know, life is good. Got no complaints. You know, we've got new music, new vision, new team, new outlook on life, new sons.
Okay.
Yeah,
how's motherhood treating both of you?
Wonderful. Yeah, motherhood is a bit challenging right now. My son is sick and I'm away from home and it's ripping me to shreds. I'm trying to stay focused
every 10 seconds?
Every 32 seconds.
Okay.
I'm calling home and checking on him and then trying to sing him back to wellness. I think you can kind of love babies back to good health. You know,
sure
every time
can.
they're sick, they want to be held, and then they feel better.
Trust
so
me,
I can't
you
hold
can.
them, and it's kind of ripping me apart. But
yeah, if I sing ABCs for my son, it's all good.
Exactly.
He can be crying. If I start singing ABCD, that is his jam. Right
exactly.
there.
All right.
So we do interviews, and we get on the phone, we sing ABCD, and we do an interview, and we go back to the phone, sing the song.
You know, I was listening to part of your interview over on Praise, and you guys said something so profound, like God will give it to you when He feels you are ready for it.
Absolutely.
I couldn't hear better words today. I was like, if that is not the truth, I keep trying to tell my children and my family, sometimes they get impatient.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this book is already written. You just have to fall back and watch the pages unfold and just get ready to read and stand up. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Exactly.
Everybody's life has a beginning and an end. You have
sure
your once
does.
upon a time and you're happily ever after. But in the middle, there is going to be some tragedy. But if you take step by step, when the tragedy comes, you can step over it and keep moving and go around it. And sometimes you go through it, but you're better when you do.
My mother, may she rest in peace, used to call it dirt. She said, just shake the dirt off, step on it, make a little mountain, and keep it going.
And you know what? Sometimes it's not even about people who are having troubles and downtrodden and all that kind of stuff. You could be somebody who does big, great, grand, wonderful things, but somebody always gets the recognition for it.
Sure.
Or you're not the one that's being promoted for the work that you're doing or whatever it is that you're doing. Your good is being looked over. You know, you might not necessarily be downtrodden, but you just would like to feel validated and affirmed and things of that nature. Or you'd like to be able to be promoted or move on to the next level. But I'm a firm believer that can't nobody shut no door that God can open.
Okay, please
you know what
believe.
I mean?
Say that again. Say that again.
Shut no door for you that God opens
please
for you. So when
believe
it's your
that.
time to move on, you will. And if it ain't happened yet, you don't need to be mad at nobody else, because they didn't take something from you that was yours. God didn't give it to you because it ain't time for you to have it yet.
Okay, all right, not for you to say, because you are not the creator.
And I know that all too well, because I used to be like that. I mean, we doing this and we did, and why can't we? And why, because God don't want you to have it. You ain't even ready. You got the wrong attitude. You mess it up. You ain't disciplined enough to handle what the space that you're trying to be in.
And He will let you know when you're ready. That's right.
I want that. It takes commitment to get there. Well, I ain't doing all that. That's why you ain't there.
Okay, that's exactly why you ain't there. Okay, the NAACP Image Awards, you just did them the other night. How exciting was that?
Awesome. It was just overwhelming to be in a room with all these great people and not just artists and movie stars and singers, but the Surgeon General and Colin Powell being honored. Just a wonderful room full of people, and we were there and a part, and some of them were like, oh, hey, Mary, we love your music. That's so big. That's so big to me. It was just amazing. I loved being in that room. You learn about new people. You feel good about who you are, about being a black woman. I felt really good being in that room.
Felt very proud to be a black woman that day.
Saying?
I know that's right.
The popular thing about your race is not what's being celebrated. The great things about your race is what's being celebrated, and that's awesome. I'll tell you the thing that just kind of took me over the top at the NAACP Image Awards. At the end of the event, we performed walking, and at the end of the event, the legendary Cicely Tyson was walking through the backstage.
Shut up.
Doing her interviews and stuff, talking about I'm walking, singing our song.
Shut up. I would have been honored right there. I would have fainted.
I would have made it, y'all.
Okay. Cicely is singing my song, right? I know that's right.
Like, how big is that?
That's so big.
I mean, like, we've experienced or we've been to
I'm feeling the excitement for you over here. Like,
I just was like, y'all, for real, the triple OG Cicely Tyson and myself, like,
no,
she is
a triple OG.
I mean, no, but she.
I think
no,
that's
not like I didn't.
No, that was not disrespectful. No, that is
like she's a pillar in our community.
Yes,
like she's legendary. I mean, when I say OG, I mean like you
how old is she?
She was just honored at the BET Honors this year, and I was looking at her story and just like, wow, I'm in awe of that woman. I would feel the same way.
You know, she's lived a great life, and she's lived a long life. When I say OG, I'm like, she's one of the original.
You said
people
that
like
right, triple OG. You're right.
That's what I mean.
That's
she's been
Miss
here
Jane
a long time, and she's been doing it. Okay, exactly. She's been living her life in a great way. She is a woman of substance. If you ever get to hear her speak and talk, and so I'm like, she like mommy. I mean, Mom, I got music of substance.
Okay.
Right.
No,
like
that's
listen
right.
to my stuff. It was just completely flattering.
Well, let's get into a little Mary Mary, and then we're going to come back and talk about this new single, this new album. You're coming to Philadelphia with BB and Cece. Lots to talk about here at the crib. Mary Mary stopping by. It's 107.9. Let's get up, y'all.